I don't want to waste any more time today. Episode 80, man. I want to hear about your guys' bad trips. Let's listen into the first voicemail of the day from a guy who ended up naked after taking some freeze-dried Let's listen in.
Hey, I'm calling about a bad trip I had a couple years ago where I ate some freeze-dried and then ended up naked in the lobby of my dorm. The campus police had to come and pick me up and take me to the hospital, so call me back if you want more information on the story. Thank you.
I like this voicemail, dude. It's short and sweet. He got straight to the point. But before I even call him, I mean, two things. First off, freeze-dried sound far worse to eat than regular, like, fresher You know, when I was younger, I don't think I ever ate them freeze-dried. You know, we would get them. There was definitely still some moistness in there, and we would just put them on bread and eat them like that. Nowadays, I feel like everyone just gets chocolates or, like, capsules or little different forms to make it more tolerable. But, like, dude, freeze-dried sound gross, dude. Just, like, powdered fungus all up in your teeth. And also, why is it so common that people take and they just get naked? Like, is it a horny thing, or is it like a... Like, you know, when people get hypothermia and there's supposedly they just strip naked, is that the same thing? You just take enough, it's just like, yeah, they just pull their cock out. You know, it's a symptom of tweaking. Let's call this guy. I hope he picks up, dude. The last caller episode was kind of tragic. We did late night calls, and I learned a valuable lesson in that. And the lesson was, don't do late night calls, everybody. This guy might be tripping right now, dude. Answer the goddamn phone, dog.
Yo,
you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Yeah, I got to make it back home first. Hold up.
Oh, shit. Okay. You, like, need a minute?
Yeah, give me 5. I'm not very far.
Okay. All right. I'll call you back in 5, yeah?
All right, for sure. Sounds good.
All right. No, I like that. Yeah, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Drive safe, yeah? Okay. Yeah, homie's got to make it home, dude. I think it's been 5 minutes. So, homie here, I mean, surely you better pick up the phone now, dude. Let's see. It's been like almost 10 minutes, actually. Surely he picks up now. Yo, you make it home, dude?
Yeah, I'm free.
Oh, nice. All right, great. I just got done listening to your voicemail, and I'm pretty interested in your story.
Hey, me too.
Fill me in on this freeze-dried trip.
Okay, so basically, Plug got like cheap ass, right? I mean, relatively cheap. They weren't so cheap they seemed fake, but I went ahead and bought an ounce because I figured I could sell it, and since I had an ounce of on my hands, I was like, fuck it, I can take as many as I want, right? So I weigh out a 3.5. I weigh out a 3.5, and it came out to about 3.2, and that wasn't enough for me for some reason. So I added another one on it, probably somewhere around 4 or 5 grams, right? Freeze-dried, no water.
Did you take a lot of prior to this?
I've had a few trips, but not really that many. I just like wanted to go all out. It was Earth Day.
You just felt it that day. All right.
Yeah, dude, it was Earth Day. I wanted to connect with the planet.
No, I love that. That's fire, actually. Nature's beautiful.
So it is. So I went out to my local park, and I was sitting by the stream after I took the right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with a couple of friends. They wanted to leave because the sun was going down, but I was fucking out. I was trying to chill by the water. So basically, that's like kind of one of the last things I remember is that, and then it's like the trip really started.
And you had just kind of like blacked out for the latter portion of this trip after being at the lake?
This is his girlfriend, okay? I was there, all right? I was
the
fire.
DD. We got a witness account.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was the driver. I was responsible, kind of responsible. But basically, he was in this, like, fucking trance state. He was rooted to the ground that he was actually sitting on, and we had to drag him back to the vehicle. And he was like,
like completely unresponsive?
Yes.
It was a good trip until they took me, until they uprooted me. You feel? So
You
I'm
were
in the
really
car.
connected to the earth, dude.
Yes, dude. I felt like I grew roots, and
Yes,
I was
bro,
watching the stream.
At this point,
Wow.
the sun had gone down. We had been there for hours, and I was like, we're literally going to get us fucking arrested if we just stay here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the come up, and I feel like I just kept getting higher, but I wasn't even like fully in control anymore. So I was in the back seat of the car. I was really vibing out to some music. Apparently, I was singing along to some JPEG Mafia.
Fire.
But yeah. Eventually, we end up sitting in a parking lot, and they're like, "Yo, you got to go back to your room, bro. We can't just sit in this parking lot the whole fucking night."
Well, his friend left after he peed himself because I was kind of like, he was also on, and like, he was having a good time until Kyle peed himself. So he's like, yo, I'm going to head out.
What the hell kind of did y'all take?
Penis Envy freeze dried.
Wow, it must have been a great batch.
Yeah, the thing was, I was not in a great mental state. I'd just gotten broke up with, so like that might have been part of it too.
Oh shit! You guys had a little dispute or something?
It wasn't us. It was another chick.
Oh shit! Okay, all right. Interesting.
I was fucked up off the first love, and then that shit happened. But basically, I'm in the parking lot, right? And then, like, apparently I pissed myself, and they're trying to get me to go to the dorm. So eventually, I'm like following them to the dorm.
Okay. I'm dragging him into the dorm. He tries to break into one of the other dorms, and I say, no, bro, we can't. And he's like, I don't know, 120 pounds. And I'm like, I can't, bro. So I'm dragging him into his dorm.
I think the night's over when I'm sitting down in the bed, and then all of a sudden I get this like wave of fear wash over me. You know the existential fear you get when you're on sometimes?
Yeah, it's almost like your like hair stands up, like you start tingling and shit.
Yeah, dude, I felt like something was deeply wrong, so I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as she opened the door, I pushed past her. I think I ended up like shoving her into a wall or some shit, but I pushed past her and sprinted down 4 flights of stairs in the span of like 30 seconds.
Oh my! It's like when you like let a cat out of the crate or something.
It was like all of a sudden I had turned into this evil being, and he just had to get away from me.
Yeah, I was gone. And then I'm in the lobby now, the base floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get my head back on my shoulders. And then I'm like, dude, I got to piss bad. So fucking lo and behold, I pissed myself again. And then I noticed, I'm like, dude, I'm wearing pissed on trousers, dude. I got to take these off.
You pissed in your shit twice?
Next thing you know, I'm fucking nude in the lobby of my dorm complex. I know half the people that are walking by.
And you're just standing down there butt ass naked, just like chilling? Or like, what are you like?
He was sitting on the floor for a while, and then eventually, I don't know, he kind of came to a realization of like, wait, what the fuck am I doing?
I realized I was cooked, but it was already too late.
It was already too late. I'm hysterical trying to say, guys, please don't call the cops. Like, I swear, guys. But the cops come, and he just ends up, sitting in the chair being like, I know, I'm just going to wait.
Yeah, I'm sitting. Okay, the cops come. I remember this part. I come back too. I'm sitting in the chair with my hands folded in my lap, and these cops come in, and they fucking know it's me because I'm the dude with no fucking clothes on. So they throw me on the ground. They actually gave me a bruise on my shoulder from throwing me from the chair to the ground. They're asking me all these questions, and I mean, I know my shit, so I didn't say a word. I was completely silent. They're like, what's your name? Where you from? What's your major? All this shit. I'm silent. They're like, can you hear me? Do you know anything? I'm like, guys, I'm the one giving them the information, and then I'm like, guys, do you understand what's going on right now? Like, can you not do this? And they're like, young lady, you need to stay away. Young lady, you need to stay away from him. He's a threat. And I'm like, he is not a threat. He's my boyfriend. And then they ended up pushing me back because I'm trying to, like, be there for him. And they're like, you can't, bro. You're not family. You're not married. Like,
we gotta take him away. Like, you can't come with us and all this shit.
So first they were going to take me to jail for public intoxication and public nudity, but they had EMS come because I wasn't responsive. So they fucking strapped me down to a gurney and had me wheeled out to the ambulance.
Oh, that's got to be a nightmare.
It felt like I was going to space. Like when we were traveling in the ambulance and like, dude, I don't know if the people that were handling me were actually physically disabled, but they looked so weird. Like their eyes were small and like, I don't know. It's really hard to explain.
Look like some mutants.
Yes, dude. It actually looked like I was in a Fallout game and there were some ghouls.
So you get strapped down, you get in this ambulance, and what happens when they take you to the hospital? How long are you there for?
So they told me that once I was okay, that they'd probably take me to the jail and book me.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally waited so long. Like I was tripping so hard. I was there for like 8, 12 hours, maybe even longer. And then they just left. They left me there. So the cops left me and my family comes to get me. All they do is give me a piece of paper saying the charges they have. Apparently, the charges never got pressed.
Oh.
The DA was like, I'm not dealing with this fucking tripping ass kid. Like, it's not the biggest thing to worry about in my city right now. So,
Yeah, they were like, yo, this fucking tweaker, dude. This he's going to be homeless in 2 years, bro. He's out here naked in the dorm room, dude. Fuck him. DA didn't care.
So they let me figure myself out, but the school was mad as hell at me, and I had like a couple hearings through that. But no, I came down. I was like, dude, I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not doing this shit ever again. So
wait, I'm curious though. When you went to the hospital, did they just leave you butt ass naked, or did they grab you some clothes? Like, what happened? When did you get clothed again?
I had to. Well, I wasn't allowed to go in because I'm not family. But his mom came and I got a bag of shit together and I had to take him clothes. So when we got there, he was just in like one of those gowns. And they had him as a fall risk. So if he stepped off the bed, it would like turn on all these fucking sirens.
Damn, they thought you were fucking nuts.
Yeah, they were afraid I was gonna bolt or hurt somebody, but no, I remember seeing this nurse and I was like, yo, you'll never believe what happened to me. And he's like, what? Like with this smirk on his face, like he knows I'm just fucking tripping. And I'm like, dude, I took all these and now I'm here. And we just both start laughing.
Damn. So, what was like in terms of the school repercussions, like what actually happened to you? Like how did they punish you?
So they were acting really mad because obviously they have to, but like, dude, I'm paying to win. They want me here. So all I really had to do was write an essay saying that where I went wrong and why I would never do it again. And then I had to, I was on academic probation for a year, but that's not like real court probation. That's like school probation. So I was fine.
Yeah. I mean, academic probation, you just have to get better grades, right?
Yes and no. That's what it usually is, but they were like on my ass basically. If I got caught for anything else, they'd have got me for like everything basically. So like I used like using your meal swipes, it's really easy to steal shit. So for a year I had to like slow down on that because I really didn't want to get expelled for just like stealing swipes.
Yeah, I mean, you made it. I'm honestly shocked that you were able to keep going to school. Like, that's crazy. That blows my mind.
It was really scary, but one of my professors explained it to me. They're like, yo, you're paying them so much money. They don't just want to lose you for that. And it's not like you're a risk. You're not going to do that again.
What about what were like the social repercussions of this? Like, did your homies walk past you and see this and shit? Or like you end up on Snapchat or like anything happen like that?
Yeah, I was really worried because we have like a story that everyone in the school can post to. I thought I was going to end up on that with my dick and balls hanging out. But as it turns out, no one got me. So I was fine.
Got lucky as hell. That's crazy.
I got some looks from the front desk workers, but that's about it.
Oh, because they were down there to see you, right?
Yeah, they were the one that called the cops.
Oh man, they're never gonna forget that night, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gave him a real fucking night to remember.
Dude, I gave a fucking story to my kids to remember.
Do you still take at all?
I haven't since then. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh shit! You think you'll ever go back? Try them again?
Not as hard as I did before. I made a promise to myself I wouldn't do that shit again and put like the other people in my life through that, because like at that point I learned it's not just me. Like I'm really fucking up everybody. So
Yeah,
I locked in hard.
When you end up cock out in the lobby of your dorm building, yeah, that definitely impacts more than you.
Yeah, you know something's wrong at that point. So yeah, I haven't done them since.
Wow, you should have just worn the piss pants. Fuck.
I wouldn't be completely opposed to like trying them again in like 5-10 years, but like it's really not something that's on my bucket list after that shit.
Yeah, fuck no. Can't blame you. You know?
I felt bad selling the rest of that ounce after I like went to the hospital off of them. I was like, yo, you got to be careful with these motherfuckers.
You started warning people like, yo, just take a little bit.
They thought I was gassing them for a better price, but no, dude. I literally went to the fucking hospital. Almost got charges.
Damn, well, next time you take some, bro, just take a smaller dose, maybe. Maybe like 2 grams will do.
For sure.
That'll do it. Well, hey, man, thank you for calling in and sharing your story, both y'all. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you have a good one. I'm a big fan of the Gobcast, and I love crackheads, dude. Keep that shit up.
Thanks, yo. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. You have a good rest of your day.
Yep, see ya.
See ya. Wow, dude. Fucking meet out in the dorm lobby. That guy got unbelievably lucky not ending up going viral on the internet. I feel like I see so many of those like college pages on Instagram. I feel like every school has one of those pages where it's just they post all the crazy shit. Bro really could have been on there with his meet out for all of eternity. Like that's fucked up. Everyone will see that one day, dude. You get married one day, 20 years after the incident, walking down the aisle, dude. Someone just airdropped your girl the video. Like, tough fucking luck, buddy. Time to explain yourself in the dressing room, What are you going to do?